Sri Maatre Namaha.
Sri Maatre Namaha.
Guruji, we know that God is omnipresent. So, should we visit temples and peetams to worship God? Is it necessary for us to visit temples? And also, is there any greater significance for peetams compared to temples? Can you please explain?
Normally, it's a revolutionary question. All the youth will have the same question: why should we go to temple? And they are right in asking because the Shastra says, "Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma." All pervading is Brahman. And even the Chandi part, everything says, wherever you see, I'm there. All the forms of our mind. Not only the moving, dynamic creatures, static also is mind. Then naturally you don't need to. But are we fulfilling that statement? Are we putting into practice? That's what is missing. If we are practicing, then I need to see God in my children, God in my wife, God in my husband, God in my neighbor, God in the person who cheated me also. That's where the difficulty is coming. Vanchate parivanchate stayunam pataye namo namo taskaranam pataye namo. The thief is also God. Very difficult. And it's not our fault. She already told, Jnaninam vichetansi devi bhagavati sa balad akrushamohaya mahamaya prechati. We are not alone. Even the great seers, saints, they are not exceptions. They will be in this Mahamaya, whirlpool of Mahamaya, and cry for help. That's our play. So, whenever we are at home, we yell at the people, we show emotion. But as a human being, I need to maintain a sattvic nature, sattvic energy. And it's almost impossible in this day to day life. So, what all the positive energy I'm having, I'm accumulated by doing some pujas in our house or by some dharmic attitude or a buffer which we have come to the world that is exhausted in a continuous expression of tamasic energy. So, and this person becomes energyless. They'll be moving, a walking corpses, they say. Chandrasekhar Saraswati is walking temple. But the one who doesn't have knowledge, who doesn't have energy, they are called walking corpses. So we need to go to a recharging place where we can recharge ourselves with the divine, cosmic, positive energy. And that place is called a temple. Why? Because in the temple, there is no other activity except spiritual activity. From the dawn to dusk, the priest continuously doing puja after puja, archana after archana, abhishekam after abhishekam, reciting suktas, Vedas, Shastras. That waves, that energy in the waves is deposited in the Vayumandala airspace. So then anyone like you or me going to the temple will be drenched in the nectar of divine rain. And then you go there, provided, of course, you need to follow certain principles and discipline when you go to the temple. I already explained in some of the videos. When you follow that and you sit quietly and do some meditation or recite a japam, which will be having multifold positive effect on you, then you come home with a lot of positive energy. Now you are rich, not rich with money, rich with positive energy. And that energy, even if you spend a little bit in, yelling at somebody, which is quite natural, that's okay because you are having a stock of positive energy. The more and more you go to temple, the more and more your bank balance of positive energy is increased. So we need to go to the temple. But what is the difference between a temple and peetam? Temple, you have an icon, and everybody, 99.99% of the people, they go to the temple. They find the difference between Ganesha and Lakshmi and all the other icons, and they pray, give me that, give me this, give me this. I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. So it becomes a manovyaparam. a business, using the mind, using the thought as capital. Unfortunate. Temples need to educate the society. The priest need to communicate with the society, tell them what is good, what is not to be done. They need to hold frequent lectures, satsangas by the priest, not by the people like me, by the priest, the one who is doing daily puja, need to communicate with that. And unfortunately, most of the cases is not happening. So now comes peetam. In peetam also you have an icon. In peetam also you have a Trikala puja. But one person is extra. That's Guru. There's a person with whom you have complete relationship. Name it: father, mother, sister, brother, son, wife, husband, friend, philosopher, guide. And name it, it is Guru. And he or she takes complete responsibility of your life for good. And he guides you whenever you go in the wrong path. Doesn't hesitate to show his anger. By showing his or her anger, he spends his own positive energy, tapashakti, but still, to protect the child, sometimes he does the sacrifice. And that's missing in the temple. So when you go to peetams like Kanchikamakoti Peetam, Sharada Peetam, Pushpagiri Peetam, where the Shastra is followed scrupulously and the human values are established, I'm not talking about all the Peetams, where it is established, where the Guru follows dharmic way without any expectation and not commercial, that Peetam, if you go, then definitely you have somebody to lean on. I always say a shoulder to lean on. And a permanent, strong shoulder and a light to lead you. And the light definitely leads you to the target. That's where a Peetam is called Chintamani. Without the Peetam, you have only Chinta. That means worry. When the Guru comes, it comes as Chintamani. The same desire is fulfilled, either by fulfillment or by removal of desire. You are getting peace. So, naturally, Peetams are much better than some temples, provided they follow this dharmic principle. Srimad.